Welcome to the Talladega Super Speedway for the Arbys Cup Series 5th race on the calendar here in Talladega. We're in for a good one, folks. So let's go ahead and look at our starting lineup here from Talladega. On row 1, you got the 9 of Banana Boy, and to his outside, the 19 of Angelo. And starting third is Dodge. So without further ado, let's get to racing. Engines are fired up, and we will be racing in no time, and the green flag's in the air. We're off and racing. The 19 of Angelo is the one that gets away with the lead first. Dodge stopped. Here's Angelo has the lead. The 9 trying to take it away from him off turn 2. Angelo continues to lead down the back straightaway by about 2 to 3 car lengths over the number 9, but the 9 comes to the inside. Not gonna get there out of turn 4. Now here comes the 9. Falling back just a bit. It's about 5 car lengths back, as the 16 of Dodge has not got going yet. We'll see. He will probably end up having to merge when he gets back. But through 1 and 2, the 9 and the 19 both running the top line out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Coming on to lap number 3 this time. The 19 gets a little sideways. On to lap 3, Dodge still there. Stage 1 is 12 laps, Stage 2, 13 laps, Stage 3, 20 laps. The whole race is 50 laps. See, the 9 gets the wall a little bit there. On board with the number 9 car, dash cam, presented by Lincoln Park. After turns 1 and 2, the 9 just can't seem to reel in the 19 here, as we are on lap 4. We're going to go to commercial break. We will be right back here as Angelo and Banana come to lap number 5. Welcome back to Talladega. You didn't miss a thing here. Angelo continues to lead over the number 9 of Banana Boy. Dodge still yet to come back onto the racetrack as he sits idle by the front straightaway. Here. There's the number 9. On board with him. On board with Angelo, the leader. Dodge continues to sit idle on the racetrack. We are on lap number 7. Angelo continues to lead. Just like that 9 car just can't get up there. The 9 takes a swing at him, can't quite do it. Both of these drivers chasing their 2nd win on the season. Angelo, the points leader. Banana, I believe, is 3rd in points. Maybe 2nd, not sure. But Angelo has a very comfortable points lead in the points. He is looking to win another race here at Talladega. He'd be the first multi-time winner in the Arbys Cup Series. So would the 9 of Banana Boy, and so would the 16 of Dodge. All 3 of them fighting for their 2nd win on the season once Dodge gets back. The 9 has seemed to close the gap quite a bit on the 19 here, though. On board the dash, and he has visually closed the gap significantly on that 19 car. Dodge is moving, and he is merging this time. Oh, he slides. Oh, he's gonna spin it around. The 16 of Dodge has spun. Gets it back going. Oh, and the 9 and the 19 go around. The 19 continues, but the 9 has crashed. And that'll be the first caution of the day here at Talladega. Unfortunate for the number 9 of Banana Boy. Big damage to the front end of that car. Let's take a look at what happened here. Let's take a look at what happens with Dodge first. He just gets up off the apron and loses it. Around he goes. And then further ahead, the 9 just comes down into the 19. Goes around. Interesting turn of events there. Here's on board with the 16. Here's on board with the 9. Just turned right into him. Not quite sure what he was trying to do there. Here we go for the restart at Talladega on lap number 10. Green flag is back in the air. Maybe it's not 100% sure on what lap it is here. I believe it might be lap 12, a 1-lap shootout to the stage. The 16 of Dodge, up into the air and over! Ignore our Fox camera crew, but man, the 16 of Dodge up and over on lap number 10. That will send us into a 1-lap shootout for stage 1. Let's take a look at the replay. See, Dodge in the 16. 9 just made contact, just slight contact in the 16. A weird flip for the 16 car. barrel. Here's the onboard with 16 car of Dodge. Just slight contact. Up in the air and over multiple times. Big crash for the number 16 car. Now getting ready to go back green for a one-lap shootout in stage 1. Green flags in the air. 19 of Angelo gets a good start, but here comes Dodge on the inside. Takes the lead away from Angelo. He's clear. Does he go up? No, he doesn't. The 19 back on the outside off turn 2. The 9's going to go with the 19 here down the back straightaway. The 16's going to hop in line. Down the back stretch into turn 3. The 16 dives down out of the groove again to get to the inside of the 19. The 16 gets booted up the track. The 9 on the inside takes the lead. But here comes the 19 of Angelo on the inside, trying to make a run for stage win. Oh, the 9 gets moved out of the groove just a little bit. And the 19 of Angelo is going to win stage 1. I believe. Maybe it was 2 laps. It might have been 2 laps to the end of the stage. No, it's definitely just 1 lap. This is under caution. Yeah, this is definitely under caution. So Angelo does win stage 1, as these guys are goofing around under caution because they know they can do whatever the heck they want to do under caution. Angelo wins stage 1 here at Talladega. So the field gets ready for the start of stage 2. Green flags in the air. We're off and racing in stage 2. 19 takes the lead into turns 1 and 2, but the 9 is right on his tail. Here comes the 16 trying to make it to the inside. Side by side for the lead out of turn 2. The 9's going to clear for the race lead. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the 19 back to his outside. The 19's going to clear for the race lead. Dodge in tow behind him. The 9 goes from first to third in the matter of the back straightaway. Through turns 3 and 4. The 19's going to move up the racetrack in front of Dodge. Dodge ripping the high line. Angelo has the lead. But Dodge and Banana are right there. Here comes the 9, looking to the inside, not going to work. He goes to the outside now, entering turns 1 and 2. Not going to work there. The 19 cuts him off into turns 1 and 2. The 9 shoots back down to the inside line. The 9's clear to the lead. Does he take it? Yes, he does. Barely clear. He's going to get turned. The 9 goes around for the second time today here at Talladega. And the yellow flag will fly. That was very reminiscent of what happened here earlier in stage 1. But the 9 has spun out and the caution is out. Boy, you could just feel everything starting to get a little bit more hectic here. So let's take a look at the replay of what happened here at Talladega. 9 just got turned by the 19. Nothing really much else to it. Here's on board with the 19. Just turned him. Flat out turned him. Wonder if maybe that's a little bit of revenge from earlier when the 9 made contact with the 19. Here we go. Getting ready to go back green in stage 2. Here at Talladega, green flags in the air, we're back off and racing. Number 9 of Banana is going to get the lead. He immediately jumps to the outside to block the 19. Through turns 1 and 2, the 9 has the lead on the bottom line. The 19 is going to swoop down to the inside line. Oh, contact, they go around. Both cars go into the wall. Both the leaders have crashed here at Talladega. Oh my goodness, the number 9's third incident on the day. He sits on the back straightaway. The 19's also on the back straightaway. Big crash. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at what happened here. Exiting turn 2. 9 just came off the wall just a little bit and got into the 19, and they both go into the wall very significantly. On board with the 9. Wow. Man. Let's go on board with the 16 of Dodge. Goes way down below the line, make sure he clearly avoids it. Let's go on board with the 16 of Dodge for this restart. See what happens from his perspective. 9's going to take off a little bit early. Good restart for him. Not a good restart for the 16. Through turns 1 and 2. The 9 jumps to the inside line, cuts back up to the outside. All 3 cars running the outside line out of turn 2. Here comes the 19. He's going to make a run to the inside line on the number 9. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the 16. He's got to run. What does he do with it? He's going to cut below the 9 car. Contact made with the 9. The 16's going around. He saves it, gets it back going. '16 does get back going. Battle for the lead, side by side through turns 1 and 2. No caution for the 16 as he did get back going. Oh, the 9 in the wall hard off turn number 2. He's going to keep it going. Unbelievable. That was a hard hit for the number 9 car. But he keeps it going. Keeps it straight. A couple of saves out of these guys the past couple of laps. Coming out of turn number 4, the 19's going to have the race lead. The 9 right up behind him. Here's the onboard with the number 9 machine. So you come through down the front straightaway here. Through 1 and 2, the 9 on the apron. Comes up the racetrack. He's clear to the lead. There goes the 19. Dives back to the inside line coming out of turn number 2. Oh, almost contact made. I believe there was contact made. But they hang on to it. The 19 takes the lead back. The 16's back into the picture. The 9 follows the 19 into turns 3 and 4. Oh, he turned him out! A hard hit. A hard crash. Oh my goodness, a hard crash for the 19 and the 9 car. That was a huge impact for the 19. Let's take a look at that replay. Take a look at what happened here on the replay. 9 just gets to the back bumper of the 19 and turns him hard into the outside wall. I'm gonna take a look at that in slow motion. That was huge. Alright, here it is in slow motion. Gonna see the 9 just get to the quarter of the 19, or the bumper of the 19, and just hooks him. The 19 hits the wall hard. The 9 gets completely bounced off the 19. Huge impact for the 19 car. Let's take a look at his onboard. Alright, this is the 19's onboard here. Get ready. Wow. Here's the 16 of Dodge's on board. Wow. That was unbelievable. Here's the number 9's on board. Wow. What a wreck. Restart here at Talladega. Should be 6 laps to go in the stage. Through turns 1 and 2. Dodge is going to take the lead for the first time on a restart. Oops. Sorry guys, we did in fact hire some guys from Fox on our camera crew. But meanwhile, Angelo is taking the race lead from Dodge. Dodge runs the high line, continues to run the high line. Contact made with the 9. The 9 way down the racetrack. He's going to save it, but nearly made contact with the 19. Now look at Dodge through the grass and into the wall hard. What happened there for the 16 of Dodge? Caution is out. Oh man, what happened? So I stand corrected. The 16 of Dodge was told to merge here. So the 19 and 9 are still going at it here through turns 1 and 2. 16 of Dodge will be merging next time, but the 9 car has the lead. Down the back straightaway, here comes the 19. To the inside, to the lead. 19 of Angelo is showing some muscle here, but here comes the 9 coming back to the inside line. Now to turn 4, the 9 takes the lead right back away from the 19, but the 19's going to have a run on him right here. He's going to stay behind him. Now he goes to the inside. Contact made, they're going around. Hard into the wall for the 2 leaders. And now the caution is out. Dodge will not be merging as the 2 leaders collide, and the caution flag is out. Alright, here we go, getting ready to restart in stage 2, with 3 laps to go in stage 2. Green flags in the air. The 19 of Angelo takes the lead, but the 9's going to take it back on the inside line, and he's clear into turns 1 and 2. Through turns 1 and 2, they go. Contact made with the leaders. Hard in the wall. They keep it going. Bump draft down the back straightaway from the 9 to the 19. And now the 9's going to slingshot it into turn 3. And the 9 takes the lead, coming back to 2 laps to go in stage 2. The 19 gets turned, and the 9's around as well. Big crash. The 19's upside down, rolling down the front straightaway. Huge crash here at Talladega. Let's take a look at the replay. So you see the 19 and the 9 both go down. The 19 kind of gets sandwiched, and they both hit the wall. And the 19 hits something there, and he starts tumbling down the front straightaway. On board with the 19 of Angelo. Man, what a crash. And here we go, getting ready to go back racing with 2 laps to go in stage 2. There's a field, green flags in the air. 16 of Dodge is pulled off the racetrack. It says he will merge through turns 1 and 2. The 19 and the 9. Oh, the 9 sideways. Got the wall. Keeps it going. Oh, he's in the wall again. On the back straightaway, the 9's going to make a move to the inside line through turns 3 and 4. He's going to clear. No, he's not going to clear. Out of turn 4, the 9 clears. Now the 19's going to cross over back to the inside line. Coming back to 1 to go in stage 2. The 19's hood flies up. 1 to go in stage number 2. The 9's going to take it to the inside line on Angelo. Still side by side coming out of turn 2. The 19's hood is up. going to be kind of difficult to see. Yeah, it is very difficult to see for the 19, but he's still got the lead. But here comes the 9 to the inside through turns 3 and 4. Who's going to win stage number 2 here at Talladega? The 9 clears out of turn 4. He gets shoved by the 19. And the 9 of Banana. He's still got the lead. Oh, he's going to get turned. Around he goes. And the 19 of Angelo is going to win stage number 2. And the 9 slides down to the inside. Back up, hits the outside wall. And the 9 gets second in stage 2, but the 19 of Angelo is going to win stage number 2. Here we go. Stage 3 restart. We're green at Talladega once again. Through turns 1 and 2. It's the 9, then the 19. The 19 clears. The 9's still right on his bumper. The 9 sideways out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. The 9 goes up the racetrack 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. How about it? Now the 16 of Dodge is going for the race lead. He's going to take it. But he's not going to hold it. The 19 takes the lead back. His Dodge rips the outside line. And back through turns 1 and 2. On board with Dodge. Oh, contact made. There goes the 19. Did he hang on? He did. What a save by the 19. He gets it back going and he takes the lead with that move. How about it? The 19 of Angelo showing some muscle here at Talladega. Oh, he gets moved out of the way by the 9 of Banana, who leads that lap. Through 1 and 2 again. Dodge trying to make a move on Angelo. Angelo moves up to protect that spot. Now he dives down on the inside to try to make a move on the 9. Can't do it. The 9's going to block down the back straightaway here. 19 moves to the outside of the 9. He's going to get it side by side for the lead. The 19 up the racetrack. There goes the 9. Hard into the outside wall. And that's going to be it for Banana Boy. He's going to be out of the race. Oh my goodness. The 9's out. Look at the rear of that race car. It is destroyed. The tow link is broken. And the 9's hopes of being the first driver to win 2 races in the Arbys Cup Series are destroyed. Man, heartbreak for the number 9. And now there's 2. Just Dodge and Angelo. Who's gonna win it? Talladega. About to find out between these 2. The green flag's back in the air. And it's just the 19 and the 16 here through turns 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. 16 rips the top line. Can he make a move on Angelo? Down the back straightaway. It turns 3 and 4. Here comes the 16. He's going to take the lead away from Angelo. He's clear out of turn number 4. But Angelo fights back on the outside line. On board with Dodge. Contact made with Angelo. Side by side, dead even for the race lead through turns 1 and 2. Dodge moves up the racetrack. Now, Angelo tucked up right behind him off turn number 2. Angelo makes a move to the inside line. Does it stick? Side by side for the race lead down the back straightaway. Dodge up in the air. We're on lap 30, I believe. Dodge hits another thing and gets up in the air. 2 of them bump drafting down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Coming out of turn number 2. Dodge has the lead. Here comes Angelo, though. To the inside. Angelo gonna take the lead back. On board with Dodge. Oh, he's gonna make a move on Angelo. He's gonna take the lead. Side by side, I believe Dodge led that lap. Whoa, Angelo sideways out of turn number 2. He's gonna try to take the inside line and take the lead with it. Angelo back to the race lead, but Dodge not giving up yet. Here he comes, fighting back on the outside line. Our Fox camera crewmen say they are getting tired and they don't want to do this anymore. Too bad. As Angelo leads another lap. Through turns 1 and 2. Angelo clears by about 3 car lengths, but Dodge is going to close that up right away out of turn number 2. He's going to dive down to the inside line. Dodge takes the lead. But Angelo looks to the inside line once again. Angelo takes the lead away. But Dodge looking on the outside line. Side by side through the tri-oval. Our Fox camera crewmen have also lost track of laps. But they say they'll find out eventually, and this race will not be ruined by that. Interesting stuff from our Fox camera crewman. But anyways, Dodge going for the lead on Angelo once again. It's a movie. It's Talladega Nights. Literally Talladega Nights. That's all it is. It's just 2 guys trying to win at Talladega. I don't really know what to say. I mean, they're battling, but it's kind of the same thing. It's just happening every time. One guy's just going to the inside. No. Nothing's really changing. I wonder if our Fox camera crewmen have got anything up their sleeve. We're going to go to commercial break. We will be right back. Welcome back from commercial break. And our Fox camera crewmen have turned this place into a disco because they were quote-unquote bored. Anyways, they're side by side for the lead. Dodge leads that lap barely over Angelo. Through turns 1 and 2 again. F1 fans would be so bored. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Angelo makes another move to the inside line, takes the lead away from Dodge. And our Fox camera crewmen have requested to go to another commercial break, so we will be right back. Welcome back from commercial break. Our Fox camera crewmen have managed to make it nighttime here in Talladega. Don't question them. They're really good at their job sometimes. But out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, here comes Dodge looking for the lead on Angelo. Through turns 3 and 4, we have asked our Fox camera crewmen repeatedly to turn this off. It's going to give someone a seizure. And they have agreed, so our Fox camera crewmen are going to take you to another commercial break. We'll be right back. Our Fox camera crewmen are so stupid, they don't know how to turn the disco off, but they have made it daytime again, so it is less egregious. Anyways, Dodge takes the lead away from Angelo and leads that lap. Angelo on that outside line. He's going to have a big run down the back straightaway. Here he comes. Where does he make his move? Right there. He goes to the outside. And he's not clear, which means he's screwed for 3 and 4. Oh, he gets put in the wall by Dodge. First action in years. Dodge puts Angelo into the wall. But Dodge is not giving up yet. What does he do here? He puts his own car into the wall. Interesting strategy. Back into turn 1 again. Dodge right on the rear bumper of Angelo, goes to the inside again. And is gonna take the lead again. But Angelo's not gonna let him go again. Angelo's stuck on the outside again. And Dodge is gonna clear into turns 3 and 4 again. Anyways, the disco's kind of making it a little bit entertaining. Let's see what it looks like from Angelo's view. On board with Dodge. Angelo, Dodge, Angelo, Dodge, Angelo, Dodge, Angelo. Down the back straightaway here, once again here at Talladega. Dodge gonna make a move to the inside once again. Oh, he's sideways! Into the wall hard! Dodge has hit the wall. Unbelievable scenes here from Talladega. Fox camera crew still does not know how much longer they have left in this race, but they have repeatedly said they will figure out. So whatever that means. Our Fox camera crew is very, very highly paid. Some would say they're overpaid, but I think they're pretty well paid. They do their job to an extent, and sometimes they go a little overboard, like today. But it's okay, because we have a small budget and can't afford any other guys, so overpaying the Fox guys is our best bet. Anyways, Angelo takes the lead, clears Dodge. First time we've seen that entering turn 1, but he's immediately going to give him the outside line. Dodge is going to have a huge run out of turn 2. Dodge goes to the middle line. Interesting choice here. And now he's going to cut to the inside when Angelo drifts to the outside line. Dodge hucks up behind Angelo. And down the back straightaway, Dodge makes a move to the inside line. Oh, he's not quite clear. Now he is. Angelo tries to make a move back down to his inside. Dodge in the wall hard. This race is ramping up. The drivers know how much time's left, but we do not. So, she's going to have to figure it out on our own, or I guess. Dodge back to the outside line. Can he take the lead? No, he's going to dive to the inside line, below the apron. What a move by the 16 of Dodge to get to the inside of the 19 of Angelo. But he's not got the lead yet, but Angelo's going to run the high line, so Dodge is going to take the lead. He goes up to try to clear. He is clear. Side by side out of turn 4 again. Angelo's going to have the run. Is he clear? Yes, he is. Angelo clear to the lead. What does Dodge do here? Remember, if Angelo's in any more wrecks, he is out of the race. So, he's gonna try to not wreck. Well, it's not if he's in any more wrecks, it's if he respawns. So, we'll see what happens here. So we are closing in on the end here at Talladega. It is very close. Once again, we do not have laps up right now, and we may never have laps up, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, so Dodge is using the high line, Angelo is using the low line. Dodge, big run 2, push Angelo, Angelo still lead, back straight away. Angelo still got the lead. Dodge is going to run the high line, which is going to make it even more easier for Angelo. But he's going to put him up the racetrack. Here comes Dodge. Things are starting to ramp up here. With very little time left, Angelo makes a move to the inside line. Down the front straightaway. Dodge is going to lead this lap over Angelo. What does Angelo do in turn 1? On board with Angelo. Right behind the 16 cars. The 16 changes colors multiple times. Driving that white car and the disco going on. It is quite the combination. But Angelo's going to try to take it to the inside line. Angelo's going to go around. Angelo goes around. And that's going to set us up for overtime here at Talladega. The Fox camera crew has finally found out how much time was left. That was 2 laps to go right there, folks. And now we're going to go to overtime for the first time in Arbys Cup Series history. Here we go. Green flags in the air for the first Arbys Cup Series overtime. Dodge gets a really bad start. Our camera crew has still not figured out how to turn off this disco. I don't even know why we still have them, to be honest. But Angelo breaks away with the lead with 2 laps to go here in overtime. Dodge is going to close the gap. That draft is very powerful here at Talladega. He has closed the gap already here to Angelo. Here he comes. He's going to make a move to the inside line. Dodge nearly gets to the lead. He is to the lead. Dodge clear to the lead at Talladega. He gets moved by Angelo. White flags in the air one more time around Talladega. Dodge tucked right up behind Angelo through turns 1 and 2. Side by side for the lead. Angelo on the outside line. Dodge clears himself, but Angelo's going to cross him over down to the inside line out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Angelo takes the lead away from Dodge. He's not clear. He puts him in the wall into turns 3 and 4. Dodge gonna try to get back at him. Can't quite get there. He's right on the back bumper. There he goes to the inside. Dodge to the inside of Angelo to the lead. Dodge leads down the front straightaway. Angelo's gonna turn him. Dodge gets turned from the lead hard to the outside wall. And Angelo's gonna win at Talladega. What a finish! Angelo wins at Talladega and has a celebratory flip after the start-finish line. Oh my goodness! Angelo has won at Talladega after turning the 16. Oh boy. What a finish. Well, let's go to commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back from commercial break. The 19 of Angelo burns it down on the front straightaway, hits the pit wall almost. But he burns it down by pit road on the front straightaway. Burns it down, Angelo. That man earned it. And he is going to burn it down on the front straightaway for the fans to look at. With the disco on. Angelo wins at Talladega. Unbelievable fashion. I would throw up if I was him right now. I've got to be honest. And now he's going to go to victory lane. Well, that's all from the Arbys Cup Series here at Talladega. Our next race on the season is, not sure. But, there's a next race on the season. It probably is going to be tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be tomorrow, which hopefully by the time this is uploaded is today. So, I'm recording this Monday. Next race is Tuesday. But this is definitely not getting uploaded tonight. So, next race is today. Good night. I'm tired.